are back.
We're back. Yes.
What does the Terminator say? I'll be back.
I'll be back,
and we're back.
We came back.
We're back.
Yes.
We missed you.
We
guys.
tired though. We tired.
We are tired.
We're tired.
And we missed you.
We've been working. We've been doing some stuff.
Yeah, oh my God, we've been doing so much stuff.
We've been doing a lot of stuff.
When we got back, it was just on. You know, we got back on a Tuesday.
Yes.
Let's say where we got back from. We got back from BGG.Spring.
Yes.
For those of you who didn't know that, we were at BGG.Spring for 6 days, 7 days?
About 6, 7 days, yeah.
Yeah, and it was a long week.
Yes.
We had fun driving down.
Yes, we did.
We had fun driving back.
Yes, we did.
We played our fun button shy game.
Yes, we did.
Santa Claus. Was it Santa Claus, Tiger?
I got information because we got a lot of games we're going to talk about today. So let me see.
Well, we played this game.
Yes.
Going down and coming back.
It's called Cow, Tiger, Santa Claus.
From Button Shy. And we love it.
The definitive road traveling game.
It is.
It is.
And we played it twice.
We played twice, going down and then coming up. And I have to say that I hated it because Starla won. I don't know about her counting going down. I don't know. I have questions. It's an asterisk. But coming up, I lost by about a couple of points.
He lost both ways. It was fair and square.
I don't know. I'm going down.
It was fair and square.
I'm putting that eye on the scores going down. I'm putting the eye.
Well, before we get further into the show,
yes.
For those of you who don't know us, I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
our Saturday game. Boom! Those are coming back, and we've been off for a little bit. Yes.
Yes. You know, guys, we have not taken a day off.
Yes.
Or missed a show.
Yes.
In almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years. Yeah.
About 4 years. Because usually when we go somewhere, we leave a show.
Yes.
But we've had so much going on.
Yes.
We just didn't have time to
take a break.
We're just going to take a break.
Take a break.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're back, though.
But we're back.
We're back.
And you guys are back.
Y'all back.
All right, let's see who was first in the chat this morning.
Who's there?
First in the chat, Board Game Queens.
Hey.
Welcome to the show. And Marnie.
We saw you.
Yes.
We saw you.
Oh, we got pictures of you to show off.
We saw you.
So now everybody will know what Marnie looks like. And No Drama Games. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Hey, Mimi.
Mimi, what's
how's it going? Monica.
Welcome
to the show. Hey,
Woods.
Scott.
Hold on.
Welcome to the show, Scott Woods. Ivan. Welcome to the show. Who was Blaine? Of course, Blaine. Blaine's been sending us emails.
DMing
Oh, God. He got coffee and he did his homework. All right, Blaine. Hi, Starbug042. Who else do we have in here?
Who else?
Hey, Ashy
Hey,
Feet.
Mo, what's going on with you?
Red Lover, welcome to the show. Lori and Lori Larkins, Shane Bennett, welcome to the show. Oh, my God, I'm so happy to see all of you guys.
Y'all
this is awesome.
Here. Yeah.
Awesome. We got so much to talk about.
You just screaming. You just having fun.
I am happy.
You scream. You doing me. You doing me.
No, I am not.
You doing me, kinda.
I am not. Hey, Board Game Geek.
That's Aldi. Aldi here.
Hey, Aldi. You know this is the Board Game Geek show. This is the recap.
So he came in for this one.
Recap.
We want to see you next Sunday, too, all Sunday.
Marty said, I'm scared for the picks. Yes,
you
be
good.
afraid.
Amanda Panda,
be afraid, Marty. Be very afraid.
I've been seeing Amanda Panda on her Twitch lately.
Amanda Panda.
I was saying she be having all these Twitch shows.
We got stories.
I thought you were tired, Amanda. You keep saying you tired. Just rest.
We got stories about Amanda Panda.
We do got stories
Amanda
about Amanda
Panda's wild. She that little panda, you got to watch her.
Boy, I tell you. You got to watch her. When she starts standing up, because you know she's short anyway. And when she starts standing up, you're like, oh, here we go. She starts standing up, just moving stuff like, oh, here we go.
But we had so much fun, my goodness.
Yes.
Did we miss somebody? Shane Bennett said, by the way, there will be a screening of The Hobby at Dice Tower East on Thursday.
Yeah.
Awesome. You get a chance to see it. We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the movie in a minute. Is that everybody? Okay, we're going to get into this show.
Yes.
All right, I've already mentioned what we're talking about. This is our Board Game Geek.CON Spring recap.
Yes, and also Spiel Des Jahres, too.
BGG.Spring.
Okay, Grant has corrected me. It's not Board Game Geek.Spring. It's BGG.Spring Con.
Yes. And also Spiel Des Jahres.
Okay, Spring. Okay, thank you, Grant.
Yes.
I don't think Ollie would mind if we call it Board Game Geek Spring.
No, I don't think he mind.
You don't mind, do you, Ollie?
I don't think he mind. But we also talk about the Spiel Des Jahres because we're lucky because at BGG.Spring, they bring some judges in from the Spiel Des Jahres, and they have all the Spiel Des Jahres games there. So we had the opportunity to play some, so we could get some, like hey, who we think might win, or how those games were. So that's really cool.
And we met really these judges.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about a couple of them.
One of them's kind of crazy. One of them is crazy. Now, the other one's cool, but the other one, he was a little different.
And we got pictures of everybody.
Yes, he was different. Yes, he was.
All right. So before we get into all of this fun stuff, because we're going to talk about games, we're going to talk about people we met, things we did.
Yes.
We just got to get into all that.
Breaking news. We got news.
Why do you always catch me mid-sentence?
Because we come in, because you break in. The breaking news breaks in.
I am always mid-sentence.
But it breaks in. The breaking news always breaks in. You know when the reporter or somebody talking, and all of a sudden we got breaking news. We got breaking news. They have to stop.
What? At least Blaine was prepared. Blaine said he had his earmuffs on.
Yes.
Blaine, I'm happy you were prepared. For everybody else, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hey,
breaking
Cara
news.
Lou, welcome to the show.
Hey, Cara Lou, what's going on?
Blackboard Gaming, welcome to the show.
What's going on? Yeah, you got to break in. I broke in.
You always, right.
I broke in.
Okay.
Yeah, I broke in.
What do we have?
So what we got is that board game giant Asmodee, the evil. Oh, no, they're not evil.
Stop calling people
They're not evil. They big though. They swallowed up folk.
Oh my goodness.
It says they plan to reignite its strategy of buying up smaller board game publishers and distributors, and they said that remains unchanged by the tariffs.
Okay.
So they just gonna keep gobbling up folk.
Have you got the money?
Well, stop gobbling up folk.
Well, maybe it's not a gobble. Maybe it's that they're trying to
gobbling up folk.
They're trying to help the smaller publishers out.
No, they ain't helping them.
I'm looking at the positive.
No, they just gobbling up. They just gobbled up. And they said, even though it's uncertain times right now, but the acquisitions still present opportunities for, just to do that. So it presents opportunities, so they still going to gobble up companies. They're going to gobble up.
Okay.
So there you go. Asmodee, still doing their thing. So watch out, little companies. So... They're like Pac-Man.
But if
they're like Pac-Man.
If they're not sustainable and this bigger company says, hey, I can help you, then that's not a bad thing.
Now, I want Grant to show this and show you too, because you haven't seen our thing. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of Code Names, publisher CGE, that's Chex Games Edition, has revamped the 3 main titles of Code Names.
Okay.
The original game that won the 2016 Spiel Des Jahres, and currently available in 45 languages with more than 16 million copies sold.
Wow.
And we like it. We love
Code Names. Love it.
They also redid the board game, the
look of it,
the cover.
Yeah.
For the 2-player only cooperative spin-off Code Names Duet.
Okay. That
we like too.
Yeah.
And the image-based version of Code Names pictures that we don't have.
Yeah, we don't have.
So, Grant, show Starla what the new ones look like.
Put it up for everybody so everyone can see it. Okay.
So I want you to see that. See, look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
I like that.
I like them too.
I think that's nice.
I like them too. Now, nothing changed. The gameplay has not changed. Nothing has changed. It's just the cosmetic look of the box.
Well, we talked about on our BGG show.
Yes.
We talked about box art.
Box art.
And how the art can help sell the game.
Now, that's going to make you...
I would buy that.
Yeah, if you somebody that don't really know nothing about games, you see something like that on Walmart shelves.
Yes.
Because that's where you go, Walmart shelves or something. You'll say, oh, I want to play that. I want to do that.
Even though the original box art was okay, this is a wow.
They look good.
That's wow.
They look good.
Yeah, they did a good job.
That's 10 years.
Hey,
the thing has been out for 10 years.
And it's still good.
It's still good. It's still a great party game. Still a great party game.
I'm with you, Red Lover.
Yeah.
Love the new box art.
Yes.
Yes, Marnie, the look is awesome.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Now, I want to let y'all know on June 5th at the BGG Geek Store, that's where you can buy promos and things like that and different stuff for your games. OFPG will have a promo from Inside of Games marvelous, great game, Earth.
Earth.
Yes, Earth.
So if you have Earth, you want this promo.
Yes, if you have Earth, you got to get this promo.
Yes.
It is exclusive to us. No one else got it. Nobody
this is ours.
It's exclusive to us.
Yes.
And you got to go check it out. So on June 5th and then onward, you'll be able to get a card that was a promo for Earth.
It was real popular.
It was real popular.
We actually got it into the store. I think it was either Thursday or Friday when we
Thursday.
got there.
It was Thursday.
And
you got it Thursday.
Beth put it out, and people started getting it. People put it out on social media. I think Amanda put a picture out.
Yes.
And then we started getting emails of people, oh, how can we get your card? How can we get your card? Get your Earth promo before they run out.
Get your Earth promo.
Get them before they run out.
Get your Earth promo. So it's out there. Because people was talking about how can we get it?
How can we get it?
Through the Geek Store.
Yeah.
You can do it at the Geek Store on June 5th.
Yes.
So be ready for that. Then now, the last piece I got.
Oh, this is the last one?
The last thing. Right. But it's a big one.
Okay.
It's The Hobby. Tales from the Tabletop.
Yes.
That is the documentary we've been talking about that we are in, the three of us.
Yes.
And it is opening at Canadian theaters on June 20th.
Yep.
And then video on demand in North America this summer. So you'll be able to see it this summer, somewhere.
Somehow
You'll be able to see it this summer. Now, like someone just said that it's going to be at Dice Tower East coming up. They're going to do a showing.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day we'll probably do a little showing somewhere,
Yeah, well, we had a chance to see it at oh my gosh.
At the
World
Omaha,
Series.
no.
The first time we saw it was World Series of Board Gaming.
Yes.
And then it was at the Omaha Film Festival.
Which was really cool.
Yes.
Which was really cool.
It was wonderful seeing it in the big screen, big screen. That was great.
Yes.
So check out The Hobby. We're very, very proud of this movie.
Yes.
So happy to be part of it. If you're in Canada, you can go to the theater.
Yes.
But if you're in North America, the other parts of North America, it'll be on demand. Check it out, The Hobby.
Yes. Now, they also said that a trailer for it is coming soon. And when I saw the director of it, it's coming in just a few days.
All right, we get the trailer.
Yeah,
we're gonna get
the trailer so we can show it to you. Yes. You don't grab it, throw it on in a minute.
Yes, he will.
He'll throw it on in a minute. But that's all I have.
All right, everybody. Before we get into the fun, BGG.Spring
we got
fun,
stuff. Yes.
And also the Spiel Des Jahres games, we have a couple of sponsors this week.
Yes.
So don't go anywhere. Just sit back with your coffee and check out our sponsor, Lucky Duck and KTBG, and we'll be right back.
Here we go.
Bring excitement to your game night with games from Kids Table Board Gaming. Explore their catalog of fun, family-friendly games such as Creature Comforts and Maple Valley. Then check out their latest titles such as Cafe Barras, Lairs, and Maki Master. KTBG makes casual games for serious gamers and serious games for casual gamers. So which are you? Find out at KidsTableBG.com. Welcome to the Lucky Duck Games universe, home to exciting titles like Tariki Castaway Island, Captain Obvious, My Shelfie the Dice Game, Kingdom Rush, Quartz the Dice Game, and many, many more. Lucky Duck Games brings endless fun and entertainment for you, your family, and friends. With an unmatched selection of games, upgrades, and accessories, there's something for everyone. Feeling lucky? Dive into their full collection at LuckyDuckGames.com. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed those spots from our awesome sponsors.
Yes.
Lucky Duck Games.
Yes.
Love their stuff.
Yes. Love their stuff.
Love their stuff. My Shelfie is one of my favorites because I love the way it's so unique and how it's played. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we just love KTBG.
Oh, what did Carlos say? I only see a new Man vs. Meebo promo for Earth listed on BGG. Does not. No, it's not on there.
It's not
so
up
it's
there
going to
yet.
be there. But it was there.
Yeah.
Corlew, ain't telling no story.
No, you said the 5th, right? You said
the 5th. June 5th.
It's not going to be up until June 5th. Yeah, so hang on a couple more days.
Hang on.
And it's coming. It is coming.
Cora Lou up there trying to get up there. Control yourself, Cora Lou. It's coming.
It is coming, and you make sure you get one,
yes,
all right?
It's coming. Don't worry about it. It's coming June 5th.
June 5th.
Yes, but it is there.
So let's go back and talk a little bit about our game.
What game?
The game of us traveling down to BGG.
Well, we got to talk about that.
Because we have this. Okay, let me tell you guys about our drive. We always drive down. It's a wonderful drive. It's a nice family road trip.
Yes.
And it's just easier to take all your stuff because you don't have to worry about TSA and having all these small 3-ounce.
And you can bring stuff back like games that we might get. We can put it in there. We don't have to worry about no suitcase, trying to worry about no, if we can weigh a suitcase in and stuff like that, we don't have to worry about that.
So we only bring back games?
No, we bring back other stuff like Buc-ee's. We got to stop at Buc-ee's, y'all. I'm sorry, we got to stop at Buc-ee's.
Are you sorry about that?
Huh?
We made 2 stops at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we make 2 stops at Buc-ee's.
We stopped at Buc-ee's, and if you don't know what Buc-ee's is,
you don't know what Buc-ee's is,
you need to check it out.
You better Google Buc-ee's.
It is an oversized gas station.
It is a mecca of beauty. A mecca of beauty with clean bathrooms.
The best bathrooms ever.
Clean
and if you're
bathrooms,
doing a road trip, that is something you want.
It got clean
bathrooms.
bathrooms.
So we did, on our way in, we come in through Denton.
Yes.
Out of Oklahoma.
Yes.
And then there's this huge Buc-ee's that we had to stop at on our way.
Yes.
And then we had Buc-ee's on our way back.
Yes.
Hey, Andrea Collins, welcome to the show.
Hey, Andrea, what's going on?
So, we like driving down because not only can we take stuff we want, we can bring stuff back. So we did our Buc-ee's run and got all kinds of beaver nuggets and sauces, barbecue sauce, and we got a chance to eat food at Buc-ee's, and we got T-shirts, and Grant got him a new beaver,
a new Buc-ee.
Yes.
Courtney said, I thought June 5th was just when it's available in BGG stores, which it is.
Yeah.
Lots of things get BGG entries before they're on the shelf.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yes.
But Inside of Games didn't put that one out, so but it is available. It's there. It's around.
It will be on the 5th.
Yeah.
It was available during the con as well.
Yeah, Blaine said shopping at Buc-ee's is a must. Yes,
it's a must. You gotta go to Buc-ee's.
Amanda Pat said, did you end up at Jollibee's? No, we did not.
We didn't make it to Jollibee's.
It was too far from the airport. It was too far. That's where we were. We were at the airport, DFW, and it was too far.
Yeah, it was too far.
Yeah.
But then on our way back, we had to go to our favorite grocery store in Texas, which is HEB.
Oh no!
This is the new beaver we're adding to our collection. We call him a big boy beaver.
This big boy. This big boy.
Yeah, he's chunky
he gets upset when you say something else. You call it with the F word. You don't want that. No, we don't want that.
And so we've got him. So now we have 5 beavers.
Yeah, we got collection. 5 beavers.
We're just collecting.
Yeah, we're collecting. Well, no, we're not collecting. Grant's collecting.
Aldi said Buc-ee's nuggets and beaver nuggets. What's FTW? For the win.
For the win, yes.
Yes.
No. They're mixed popcorn.
Yeah.
Their triple mixed popcorn is great.
No, I like my beaver nuggets.
And then then the barbecue.
Yes.
The barbecue sauce. I had to get 3 barbecue sauces. Yes. I cannot barbecue sauce until we come back in the fall. I gotta have a supply.
Gotta have enough, yeah.
I gotta have supply.
But back to HEB,
yes.
We didn't finish HEB.
No, HEB.
So we did HEB run.
Yes.
And we got my pickles, the favorite pickles I love to
get.
I had a big one this time.
Big old thing of pickles.
Yes, because actually I would have got the smaller ones because I like the smaller ones. They fit in the refrigerator. They didn't have them.
No.
They didn't have the size, so I had to get the big jar.
Yeah.
And then we got our chips. We got to get HEB chips.
Yes.
HEB seasonings.
Yeah.
Gotta have that.
Yeah.
You got it your Whataburger.
I got my Whataburger ketchup. Spicy ketchup. The Whataburger spicy ketchup.
Yes.
Then you got the greatest spicy in the world.
When we came back, our car was full of things.
Yes, it was.
But then we found another store in Dallas that we didn't know was there, which is one of our favorites in Seattle.
From Washington State.
Yeah. Winco.
We
loved Winco in Washington.
We love Winco. And we saw Winco on the side of just the side of the road.
We didn't have time to stop. Because we already spent so much time at HEB.
Oh, we didn't make it.
But we're going to Winco, and I hope they have at Winco in Dallas what they had in Washington. They have this turkey pastrami that you can't get anywhere else but Winco.
Yes.
So on our next trip to Dallas, we're going to Winco.
Yes. We're going to Winco.
Yeah. We're gonna take a cooler this time.
Yes. So now I'm gonna
you didn't let me finish my food.
Oh, go ahead.
I also brought back my favorite rotisserie chicken.
Oh, they go Roland Reggie. He said, let's go Winco. Yes.
Yes, Winco.
Aldi, check out Winco.
It's in
not
Dallas.
too far. It's in Dallas.
It's not far from HEB.
Yes.
And so
check it out.
I got my
Pacific Northwest. That's where we had. That's where we found it.
That's where we got
Reggie
Winco.
said that's where we found
That's
it.
right.
Pacific Northwest.
But they've got
right.
turkey pastrami there that we love.
Yes.
They had rye bread
and
there that we
chicken.
love.
They had that. The
fried chicken, which is great.
It was pressure
cooked.
Pressure cooked, and it was good.
But I had to fight to bring back my chicken salad from HEB.
Y'all,
my rotisserie chicken salad.
She had to fight. She put it in all this ice and
stuff. We had ice. We had it in a little lunch container.
And she fought. She fought to keep it
and I got it back to Nebraska.
Yeah.
So I actually have some HEB chicken salad in my refrigerator.
Oh, he said WinCo stands for Washington, Idaho, Nevada,
Colorado and Oregon.
Okay. But they're in Dallas now. They're in Texas.
They're in Texas. So they got to put a TX on the end. Winco Tex.
Yeah, Winco Tex. All right, so
now, let's get into the show.
Now we're going to get into the Spiel Des Jahres. Game of the Year nominees have been picked.
Yes.
Nominees.
Yes.
We're not going to find out about the winner until July.
Yeah.
July 14th.
Okay.
That's when they're going to come out. Now, we were able, thank you, Aldi, for bringing the Spiel Des Jahres judges, 2 of them.
Yes.
And then also, we got a chance to play, there was an opportunity to play all the Spiel Des Jahres games.
We didn't play them all, but we played most of them.
We played a lot of them. And Starla got a chance to play some of the kids' games.
I did.
That I didn't get to.
Aldi has a good one. Wincott.
Wincott. It's Wincott now. It's Wincott. I need to come over here so it can be what? When you
got to put an N.
Yeah, you got to put an
N. Hey, Deadpan.
It could be 2
Deadpan, what's going on?
Oh, that's true. We can put another N in there.
Yeah.
Hey, Deadpan. All right.
All right, now the Spiel Des Jahres for the, let's see, let's go first to the kids game.
Okay.
The Kinderspiel.
Yes.
That's the children's game of the year. And now this is Germany's awards, so you got to be in Germany in order to get nominated. But this is kind of seen as the big award for board game. And this is the Academy Awards, the Oscars for board games.
Yes.
Yes. So here's the 3 for the children's game of the year. It's Cascadia Jr.
Yes.
That our friends Fortessa Alice and Randy Flynn, the designers, is a part of it. We're so cool with that. Yeah. Now it's kind of like Cascadia, but brought down a little bit for kids.
Yes, yeah.
And it's cool.
Make it more accessible.
Yeah,
more accessible.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Hey.
Rolling Reggie shout out to
Fortessa. Yeah. Now it could win. Yeah. It probably will. I think. I don't know. Okay. But then you played Starla. The Mouse Clan. Die Mausenbau. So, Starla,
okay, that's my sound for
it. That's our sound for it. Okay, so you played the Mouse Clan. Yes. What do you think about it?
It's a kid's game.
Yeah, because it is 2 to 5 players, ages 4, and then it's 4+ for the basic model, or 6+ for the advanced mode, and it plays about 15 to 30 minutes.
When we got there,
it's cooperative.
I know when we got there, I remember Aldi was playing that game when we first got there.
Yeah.
But Der Mausenbau was an interesting game where
Mausbahn, but
is it Bow or Bound?
Bond.
Mouse Bond. But it's a cute little game where you've got little tokens for your little characters, and you're trying to determine you're trying to find a particular character on the cards. And then if you do, I think you have teeth. You have a large, a medium, and a small tooth, and it goes into a little box. And then if you get the wrong one, there are moons, and you put them in the box. It was okay. It's a kid's game.
Yeah.
I think for kids it may be fun. I didn't get it as it wasn't fun for me per se.
Oh, it wasn't fun? Okay.
No, but it's a cute game. It's cute.
All right. Now, the next one is called Top der Torte. And we saw and we saw that Aldi, that was his favorite.
I liked it.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
The first time I played it, I wasn't so enthralled with it, but the second time it was 4 of us playing. It was fun. It's an interesting little game.
It's 2 to 4 players.
Yeah.
10 to 20 minutes.
It's a frustrating game.
It's a dexterity and speed game where players race to stack cake layers and balance colorful toppings atop a wobbly base. Was it fun?
It's a frustrating game because you only have 2 choices at a time to try to put on your cake, and the choices are never going to be good. It's always going to be you're going to have to give up something. So you got to determine, and you can't put it on the cake and try to determine it. You got to determine it over to the side which one you're going to put on your cake.
Okay.
And I played this with Marnie and Shelby, so it wasn't 4, it was 3 of us, and we were being taught. Christoph helped us.
Yeah. Thank you, Christoph, wherever you are.
We played it, And it's just weird how you have to put it on the cake, but it was interesting.
Really?
Yeah, and it was an interesting game. In the end, it's fun. It was fun.
So you think that could win?
I think it's I think so.
Really?
Over the Mouse Gang one or whatever. Yeah.
And Cascadia Jr.?
Maybe not over Cascadia, no.
You don't think so? Yeah,
Maybe
Cascadia's kind of strong, y'all.
Cascadia's a strong game.
Cascadia Jr. kind of strong, yeah. It comes from some strong lineage, so it's a strong
all he
lineage.
said is not dexterity. He says more spatial analysis.
Okay.
I agree with that. It's more spatial analysis.
Maybe that description is for a different game. That's probably true. That is probably true. All right, so the next one is for the connoisseur.
Connoisseur.
Game of the year. That's the Kinderspiel.
Okay.
The Kinderspiel.
Okay.
Des Jahres. The Kinderspiel Des Jahres. Now, that's for the kind of more strategic game.
Yeah.
And we have Endeavor, Deep Sea, Far Away, and then Loot. Now, we didn't play Loot.
We didn't get a chance to play Loot. And Reggie
Yeah.
had mentioned Loot earlier, that he likes Loot.
Yeah, Loot.
We didn't get a chance to play it. I wanted to. I just didn't get a chance
Now, Loot is, let's see, that's for 2 to 4 players. And it's a tactical Viking-themed game where players navigate a constricted grid to collect loot and expand territory, employing spatial optimization and limited action choices to outmaneuver opponents in a compact box. So we didn't get a chance to play that one, but I've heard a lot of people say they like that one. Yeah. They do like that one. Now, the 2 that we did play...
Well... I only played one of those 3.
Yeah, but we played the other one, and you have thoughts about it.
Yes, I only played one.
Now, the other one is Far Away.
Yes.
Which is from Cosmos. It's 2 to 6 players. A twist on backwards and sequencing. Players draft and place cards into a personal tableau lanes in non-sequential order, then resolve them in reverse to score points by collecting sanctuary tokens, requiring both spatial planning and thinking in reverse.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a problem with Far Away. I don't know how I got so much hype, because it's a really crazy game, because you got to go backward and score stuff. So while you're playing, you got to really be kind of thinking about, okay, when I go backward, what I'm going to score. I'm good with it. Starla?
I'm going to go with Reggie right now. He said, Far Away breaks my brain, not for me. I'm with you, Reggie. I'm not a fan. So I'm not sure how Far Away got nominated. I'm not a fan. But then here comes Jennifer. Jennifer Wallace. Hey, Jennifer, welcome to the show. She loves Far Away. So,
really?
There's a game for everybody.
Far
Away is not for me. Oh, here comes Jamie. Jamie says he loves Far Away. Hey, Jamie. Okay, Cora Lou. Far Away is okay. So a lot of people like it.
Yeah, I think it's the most controversial.
Yeah, I'm in the camp with Reggie right now. Yeah.
I think it's a controversial one because it's so many people that like it.
Yeah.
And it's so many people that don't like it.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of like in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the middle. It's okay. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, if someone say, hey, I got Far Away Mick, I'm going to have to think real hard if I really want to play it or not.
Well, I'm going to pass.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pass.
So I'll just say I'm pass.
Now, Aldi says Far Away is a brain burner for sure. Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
And it says rewards multiple plays. Okay, yeah. I agree with that.
Well, we do have it. It's sitting up there, so we do have it. So we did play it a couple of times, and we're just like, wow, this is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. It is weird. But I was surprised to see it on this list.
Me too.
I was surprised to see it nominated. I was. Now, the one I played it at BGG.Spring. Mm-hmm. And I did love it. We do have a copy. We just never got on the table, but I was finally able to play it with Amanda Panda. And then a guy named Tim.
Amanda Panda and Tim.
Amanda Panda and a guy named Tim.
Tim
was nice. A guy named Tim. And it was Endeavor Deep Sea from our friends at Burnt Island Games. Yes, Burnt Island Games and the Grand Gamers Guild. Those are the publishers. It's 1 to 4 players. And it's a rich thematic underwater exploration game for players managing resources, expedition teams to discover and research sites on the ocean floor, balancing immediate gains and long-term strategy objectives across a modular variable board. Yes, you know me and words, y'all. But it's a really cool game where it's actually worker placement and also trying to make, you got to try to get your resources straight, and you have, you pick different, units to help you. Okay. You pick different units to help you, and it's, you can get clouded and messed up, but you're trying to get these like different levels, and you're trying to get the little levels and try to get them right so you can do more actions and more things in the ocean. And I think I really do like the game. It's a really fun game.
I didn't get a chance to play that one.
But I want you to play it though.
I did come by when they were playing. Yeah. And I was like, well, how much longer you guys have? Oh, I think Amanda said, we're on our last round, or Mick said we're on our last round. Yeah. And I sat there for about 10 minutes, and then Mick added another tile to the thing, and I was like, okay, I gotta go. That's a long round.
What's cool about it is only 6 turns, but the longer you play, you can get extra, units and extra people to help you that you're recruiting, and you get, you can keep it going because every turn lasts a little bit longer because you have more ways to, keep trying to, build up your resources and explore and go places. But what I like about this game is that the first Endeavor, Endeavor Age of Sail, Age of Sail, it had some issues. Okay. And the biggest issue is that they had slavery in it. Mm-hmm. Also, it was colonizing stuff, and that wasn't cool. Yeah. That wasn't cool. We had a copy, never played it, got rid of it because the slavery thing. Right. So, but they came back. Yeah. They remade Endeavor with a really cool, theme about saving the oceans. And I think it's a big testament that a game can turn it around, put something better on there, and be a great game still. Yeah. And look at it.
The theme is important. You want something you can really get into.
And look at it. It's in the, it's nominated for a Kindred Spiel. Yeah. And that's really cool. I think that's a big testament. I hope it wins. I think it is going to win Endeavor Deep Sea, because it is a fun worker placement game.
We had a lot of comments coming through on that one. First of all, I think Dwayne's talking about Endeavor. He said he played it several times before it started to connect with him.
I think that may be about far away.
Maybe that's Far Away. Cora Lou says, I want to try Endeavor. Yes. Dwayne's talking about Far Away is a great game with challenging puzzles. Okay, so that was that one. Yeah. Reggie, I think it's a big criteria is if the game is innovative for the nominees. Yeah. So I have to admit that at least it has a new mechanic that he's never seen before.
I think that was Far Away. That was Far Away.
Yeah. So
that is true. Going backwards.
Yeah, going backwards. And then Reggie said, shout out to a guy named Tim.
Shout out to a guy named Tim. Was cool though. Tim was cool.
No, Blaine, it wasn't you. He said some people call me Tim.
It wasn't Blaine with you, but it was Tim. Tim was cool. Yeah. But the cool thing about the game, I won. Yeah. I won. I beat Amanda Panda. Amanda, I beat you. I got you.
It's hard to beat Amanda.
It's hard to beat Amanda Panda.
That little panda sits down at the table. And do not be fooled because she's tiny and cute. Do not.
Yes.
Because she will beat you.
Yes. Now, Audrey is right. Endeavor has gorgeous art. I mean, it's great art. The production
and the components look really nice.
Is brilliant. Now, we have the Kickstarter version, which is even better, which is a lot. It's a really, really fun game. Yeah. Great looking, and it's fun. It's fun. And you really have.
Is it true?
Yes, it's true.
Amanda. Yeah, true.
It is true.
I don't know if she's saying true about the Endeavor components or about her. Amanda, you gotta watch it.
When Amanda stands up, you gotta fight it. Look at a shark panda. You gotta fight Amanda. You gotta she is a panda shark.
She is.
You gotta fight it out. Here we go. Here we go. Now, the next one and the last one is the big award, and that's the Spiel Des Jahres Game of the Year nominee.
Before you get into that, I have to say this one. Monica said the tiny and cute are, after all, the scariest ones. Yes. And then Reggie said, I never win against Amanda. I don't most times. I did this one time.
I never have, except for this one time. It was just flowing. Endeavor was just flowing with me, and I was just going, and I was like, I beat Amanda. It was happy. It was happy days. Happy days. But the next one, now the description is, these games are designed for a broad appeal balancing innovation and family-friendly accessibility. Yes. So that's what the Spiel Des Jahres is. Okay. Now the first one is Bomb Busters. Yes, and a cooperative co-op deduction game where players act as bomb technicians collaborating under limited communication to cut wires and defuse a variety of bombs across 66 distinct scenarios without severing the red wire. We first played this at BGG Fall, and then, we played again. Now, family, look who likes it. Over here.
I'm just trying to figure out why you're screaming co-op all the time. I think you've missed a word. It's semi-cooperative. So
it's no semi on here.
I love.
There's no semi on here.
I am really.
It's no semi.
I am really getting into semi-cooperative games. And see, with Bomb Busters, you got your own little group of wires that you got to figure out which wires are you going to match up with somebody else, because you don't want the bomb to blow up or whatever. But it is semi-cooperative. It's not just everybody making decisions together. So
we are making decisions together. It says limited communication.
I'm actually going to contact some of these publishers because I think in their descriptions they're leaving the word semi out. And usually games I like have a semi-cooperative component if they're cooperative at all. So now that I've made that statement, we can move on.
No, we cannot move on. A cooperative. That's what it says. And Bomb Busters is cooperative.
It is so much fun.
It is so much fun. But it's cooperative. It's a co-op game. It's not semi. Stop it.
I'm going to work on that. That'll be my project this year to make sure that these publishers
It's not semi. It's not semi.
I want
there
them
you go.
to stop.
You keep saying the gang is semi. It's the gang.
I want these publishers to stop leaving that word out because if I like it, there has to be a semi somewhere. Yeah.
No, it is not. It is co-op.
Thank you, Red Lover. Thank you.
Co-op. And Bomb Busters is co-op. Now, this is going to be a tough category.
Okay.
Because there's some really good games.
Love Bomb Busters. What's the next one?
Yes, Bomb Busters is really good. Now, maybe I'm kind of like, I think this one's might just steal it and just destroy everything around it. And then the next nominee is Flip 7 from the Op.
Hands down.
Winner. 3 to 18 players.
Winner.
Pressure luck. Card game. I mean, you basically can say it's Vegas at the kitchen table. Because you basically, you're trying to not bust. Mm-hmm. And you're trying to get the most points to get to 200. From your opponents, and Flip 7 is one of the best.
I gotta hit some of these comments. I'm sorry.
What?
Board Game Queen says Starla just likes co-op games where she can't be quarterback.
Yeah,
yes, Board Game Queen.
That is true.
And then Cora Lou said no. Put in semi, and people leave it on the shelf. No. People like me are gonna pick it up. And then Dwayne. He said, "I'm sorry, Starla, but I'm on mixed side on this one. No.
Yes.
It is semi.
Yes. It is called." Cooperative.
Okay.
Period.
All right, I just wanted to get those in. All right, go ahead.
Cooperative.
I just wanted to get those comments.
Period. Cooperative. Bomb Busters is cooperative.
All right, so back to Flip 7.
Now, Flip 7.
It's a winner.
It's a win. It's great.
A winner.
We played it yesterday.
We played it Saturday. We played it Friday.
Yes. Saturday it was a night market.
Friday.
Friday was at a night market.
Since we've been back, we have been so busy. So Friday night, I'm on the board of Spielbound Board Game Cafe here in Omaha, and then Mick volunteers to help Spielbound. So they have night markets in Midtown Omaha.
Yes.
The fourth Friday of every month.
Yes.
So this Friday, it was the first time Spielbound had been involved in the night market.
Yes.
So Mick was there to do demos, and I was there to meet people and all that stuff because I helped them with their marketing as well. And he just did demo after demo. People playing
Let me tell you something.
7, and they loved it.
This is my first time doing demos a lot.
Yes.
Now the people that do demos for Gen.Con and Origins and all those things, I have nothing but love for y'all, because that is some hard work, y'all. Demoing the same thing over and over and over again.
And I kept him busy.
And then
people were coming by, and I said, "You want to try this new game, Flip 7? You like board games?" They said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Mick, I got some people for you."
Yeah, and I was talking to them about Flip 7. They loved Flip 7. They loved it.
It's a wonderful game to show to new
people.
And
it's simple. It's simple.
So easy.
Simple to teach.
Yeah.
Simple to play. and they loved it. They laughed, had fun. They loved, putting, the what is that? The flip 3.
Yeah, flip 3.
And also the freeze. They love putting it on their wives and their boyfriends and girlfriends, and they just love that.
Where else would you put it?
I know.
Where else? You gotta go.
They loved it. They loved Flip 7. Got some sold too that night.
Yeah, we sold some games.
We sold some Flip 7s and stuff.
Yeah.
One little boy named Ted. Shout out to Ted. Ted wanted so bad he begged his mama. He said, "Mama, get me this game."
They left.
And the mama said, "We'll see. Okay, thank you so much. I think she's a little mad at me. She's a little mad at me because she didn't want to pay no money at the night market. But then here I come. Yep. I said, Ted, you really want that game, huh? Yes, I do. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to do that. But game. Ted wanted the game.
It resonates with so many people.
He came back.
Levels.
He said, I'm going to get that game. And then his mama came and said, thank you so much. Where can I get it? I'm thinking about it. She said she's thinking about it. I said, you're going to get this game. Stop thinking about it. But
hey,
then all of a sudden,
Cody, Kirby, welcome to the show.
Hey, Cody. Now, then she came back and she said, okay. No, it was Ted that came back. And he said, I got the game. Here's the receipt. So we gave him the game.
Yeah, because they went to go pick it up at Spielbound, which was just a short walk from where the night market was. And then Caleb, who owns Spielbound, said, no, Starla, all of our copies are there with you guys. He had to call me. He said, she's going to come back and get it. So I had to come back and get it. But Flip 7. So we did that on Friday.
Yes, Roller Reggie, a boy named Ted. That's it. It was Ted.
And then on Saturday, we were at a 25th anniversary celebration. Yes. And Grant was hired to do their video and their pictures. And then they brought in Mick, because it was his co-worker, to play some games. And what game did we pull out?
Flip 7. And it was a huge hit.
They kept wanting to play over. Can we play another round?
Yeah, they played a couple of rounds, and we just shortened it not to 200, but to 100.
To 100, so we could play more.
So we could play more, and and it didn't take up a lot of people's time. But they loved Flip 7. They loved it. So yes, Aldi's right. Flip 7 is a monster game.
Yes,
and
it played it 20 plus times already.
Yes, and it'll probably destroy all the other ones on here and take the Spiel Des Jahres. But we have been surprised before.
Reggie said, I've never played a Kennerspiel winner I didn't love. Wingspan, Challengers, Living Forest, The Cruise, Seven Wonders, Daybreak. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that is true. I played, Challengers is good. Reggie, you love Challengers, I tell you, but the Challengers is cool.
Okay, I got to tell this quick story.
What is
Marnie
that?
said, love Flip 7s, especially playing with Senior Azul. Some of you guys may watch All the Meeples of the Rainbow.
Yes.
With Michael and Steph.
Yes.
And so Michael
she plays 1,000 games.
He has a little friend called Senior Azul.
Scary.
I'm going to call him a puppet, but he doesn't like to be called a puppet because he thinks he's real. But
he thinks he's real.
He thinks he's real, but he played with us and he kept taking the cards because he loves certain cards. So we had a lot of fun. Michael and Steph were a joy to play with.
They play all the games. They play all the games.
Shout out to all the Meeples of the Rainbow. Yes, they play all the games.
They play all the games. Yes, they play all the games.
I got to read this one.
What's up?
Cora Lou said OFPG should give publishers a Starla approved sticker for the co-op games. You know what, Cora Lou?
Only one have done that. Only one, and that was that
Decorum.
The Decorum from Floodgate. Floodgate did do that. They put it on their website.
Starla approved.
This is one game, one co-op game that Starla.
Semi-cooperative game that Starla loves, yes.
Decorum is not.
I'm going to tell you, when I first read about Decorum, I could swear I saw the word semi-cooperative.
There is no semi-cooperative nowhere on Decorum. Decorum is not semi. Jeez, I tell you, this is what I got to go through in co-ops, y'all.
All right.
It is not semi. Not every co-op game is semi.
Here's Dwayne from Blackboard Gaming said Flip 7 is a fantastic game to introduce. Yes.
Yes,
and
it
then
is.
Red Lover comes back and says, can you play Flip 7 with more people than the box says? Now wait a minute, Red Lover. The box says
to 99.
Well, at least the description on BGG says from 3 to 99. We've gone up to 15.
We've gone to 15.
15. That's a lot.
And it says on here, it says 3 to 18 players.
Oh, it says 3 to 18.
Yeah, it says 3 to 18.
You can do 18 easy.
Yes.
You can do 18.
You can do 18.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can do 18. So I would say 18 they are correct. You can get up to that. Now the last one on the list for nominees for Game of the Year comes straight from Germany. Mm-hmm. Now, they didn't think they were going to do a English version of this. It was just for Germany, and it's the German audience. Yeah. But then it got this You know, it got this nominee for the Spiel Des Jahres, so we'll probably see it in English pretty soon, you know, because it's on this list. And it's a pretty fun game. It's called Crackle Oracle. Crackle Oracle.
Yes.
And it is, family, it is one of the most craziest games. I don't know what it is. It's a co-op too. 2 co-ops on here. It's 2 co-ops.
It's not. It is not co-op. You have your own board. You're drawing your own picture. The only cooperative thing you do is that you have to decide which picture which picture is not.
Which picture is not.
Yes, you got words. You got to take them out.
Yeah, because everybody gets a card. Because
you got to draw a picture.
Yeah, everybody you get this one little pad that has all these lines on it.
Yes, dots
and lines and stuff. So you can only use the lines of your board. You got 2 sides. You can only use the lines.
You
just can't draw what you want. You got to follow the lines in order to make this picture from the description that they give you on this card.
Yeah.
So if it's a family, Starla had one called was Bouquet. It looked like a flaming devil. She had some kind, I don't know what it was. It looked like she was going to bring back, you know, Cthulhu. You know, she was trying to call Cthulhu out.
I did the best I could.
was like, I don't know what that was.
I did the best I could.
What kind of mess was you making?
I made a bouquet.
That was no bouquet.
That was a bouquet.
That was like the devil coming out of people. I was like, Lord. It was strange, y'all. But see, that's what you get. You have to use the lines on the pad, on the little player board, to try to make a description. You know, because, I mean, Amanda had, she had one of them called Bubbles. And it looked like the weather. I don't know what Amanda made. It looked crazy. I don't know. I was like, what is that mess she making? But you get cards. Everybody gets cards. And you have to try to draw what you got on the lines that you have. You got to make it work. Then, because if it's like 5 players, you get 5 cards. Then after that, they add on 5 more cards that you don't know about. So now everybody, one by one, has to come in and say, okay, I don't think no one has this one, and they pull it out.
Take it out.
And then say, no, I don't have. No, everybody don't have this one, and they pull it out.
Right.
Then we find out who was wrong, who was right, and we get points off of that.
Yeah. So if they ask at the end, is your card still in the running?
Yes.
And if your card's been taken out, then you kind of lose. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You lose.
Oh man, I drew a bathtub and bubbles, but we thought it was the weather.
It was. I don't know what that was.
We thought it was the weather.
But she did have some circles on there. She had circles. So I guess those are bubbles. Rolling Reggie said apparently it means sketch oracle in German.
Yeah, it's a pun. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was really it was kind of fun.
Cora Lou said, but how cool would it be if Starla comes up with a new term and then it makes it into the dictionary? We're gonna work on that, Cora.
No, we don't.
Semi-cooperative.
No,
we don't. Keep that in mind.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
But I want to say that game was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. I played it with you and Amanda. Then I played it again with Marty and Shelby.
Yeah.
We had so much fun playing that game.
Because we played with 2 people from Portugal.
That was Rui and I forget the
Joanne.
Joanne.
Yeah, Rui and Joanne.
Rui was a mess.
Rui was a mess.
Rui was doing Picasso.
Rui was trying to do some interpretive. Rui was trying to do interpretive art and
I don't know what that was.
He was like, well, you know, this is the thought of how it's gonna be if you kind of lay on this side and look up that way, and you can see like what
he was doing Picasso. I don't know what Rui was doing.
Like Rui, just draw what's on your card, Rui. Come on now.
They were so much fun.
Don't be doing no interpretive art. You know, we're not gonna be in no art gallery. Come on, stop that.
And what I love about the game, okay, when you draw your picture, you have to put your marker at the bottom, whatever's the bottom of your picture, so people can know which direction to look.
We didn't know what Rui was doing.
I don't know what he was doing.
We don't know what was Rui. You know. It was kind of scary what Rui was doing.
I told you he was doing Picasso.
He was doing Picasso.
Board Game Geek Crackle's a good laugh. It is.
It is.
You're going to laugh. You are going to laugh.
Yeah, you're going to laugh.
Marty, it's an awesome game. Oh, Reggie said, all right, got to go to my student's graduation.
Okay,
you.
all right,
Bye,
Reggie.
Love having you come by the show.
All right.
Okay, Blackboard Game. What Dwayne? Now, Dwayne, you and I are already on bad terms because you're on mixed side. But let's talk about
What did Dwayne? Dwayne got this long thing here.
The definition of Starla Operative is that you are doing your own thing in order to cooperatively definitively win or lose. So where does the art project land with that definition? Oh, you gonna challenge me on
Wait,
the art project?
did he? Who wrote that? What?
Okay, I need to talk to Alicia. Dwayne,
Alicia, I think Alicia was in that volume.
You talk to Mick. I need to talk to Alicia. No, I'm sorry, Dwayne. The art project is the same thing.
What?
I love the art project though. I really love. That's a good game.
No, it's not semi. Everybody works with that one. It's not semi. The art project is not semi.
Did you not see what Dwayne said? Starla operative.
No. It is not. Oh my God.
Yes, Marnie. The weather thing you drew, nobody can recognize it. We had Marnie drew.
Oh, she did the weather too.
It was. I don't know what it was. She said it was the weather, but we'll take your word for it.
See, it was scary because Rooney had a map, and we didn't know what that map was. And we don't know what kind of map that was.
Those games were fun, though.
Yeah, they were fun, though. They were fun.
Any one of those could win.
No, it's going to be Flip 7.
Hands down for Flip 7.
Flip 7's going to win that one.
It's just a great game for anybody.
Now when Crackle Oracle comes over to the United States, I will get that.
Yeah.
I will just go
I think that's
straight
a good
out.
game for anybody.
Yeah, I would get that. I will straight out.
Yeah.
And Bum Busters that's a favorite.
Yeah, awesome.
That's
awesome
a favorite.
Game.
That is a favorite. All right. So now to BGG.Spring 2025.
Yes.
I have some stats, Starla.
Oh, get your stats. Let's do it.
I got some stats. Now, these are some of the fun stats that represent the BGG.Spring 2025 attendees.
Okay.
All right. Number of attendees. Check this out, y'all. 2,109.
Yes.
All of in that building.
The hotel the top to the bottom.
Board games.
And you can play on pretty much every floor.
You can play on every floor.
So you can find a spot to play. It's just awesome.
Every floor had one.
Even the Hyatt staff is wearing BGG stuff. I mean, so when you walk in, it's pretty much a BGG hotel at that point.
Yes, it is. Yes.
At that point.
At fall and spring, the hotel takes over. BGG takes over. Now, number of items in the BGG library available for checkout. Y'all listen to this. 9,637.
Yes.
Games to check out.
I believe it. I saw the library.
Yeah, I saw the library.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna
you
tell
can get lost.
What I like about the library is that they put the hot games on one wall.
Yes.
So you can try to get some of the most newest stuff there. But then if you're looking for older stuff, you can go through the different shelves. But if you go through the different shelves, come in, be patient.
Yes.
Because you got a lot of stuff to look at.
You got a lot of stuff. But if you want those hot games, they have them right there so you can get to them. Yeah. And what's the cool thing, they have like a little auction that's for charity. Yeah. I think the Cafe Momentum that they were giving a charity to. Cafe Momentum is a place where people who have kids and stuff who have issues out there, they can come there and they can be chefs. And it really helps out.
That's
they make
nice charity.
And they have this opportunity where you can go in and games that they're getting rid of from the library, you can buy them from a stack of them for $10. And then some of the more newer games they're getting rid of, you got to pay a little bit heftier price, but it's a pretty good deal. I got some comments I want to hit. What?
Jennifer said, I can get behind Starlop games. Thank you.
Starlop? What in the world, Jennifer?
Amanda said it didn't feel crowded because everyone was spread out. That is true.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Dwayne.
Dwayne coming hard.
He said, Art Project isn't Starla operative.
Oh.
The gang and Bum Busters Starla. Okay, Dwayne.
Oh, so they put Starla operative on here.
I still like the Art Project. I love it. I love it. Cora Lou, LOL.
Starla.
I love it. Let's see. Board Game Geek. What's more? Oh, he said.
Wow, that's
more than I thought. Yeah, it's a lot, Aldi, yes.
Yes, Aldi.
It's
to
a
your
lot.
thing, yes, it's a lot. And it was on your stats. 9,637.
He said they raised $11,000 for Cafe Momentum.
Cafe Momentum. Yeah. And I want to try Cafe Momentum one time.
I
do want to try that. I don't think Omaha has something like that so cool. Mm-hmm. And I hope they do that in Omaha one of these days. But that is Cafe Momentum does help kids who are having issues.
He said we sold out just about every game in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Well, you had a line.
You had a line. It was a line.
It was a line.
It was a line outside.
Like an hour early.
It was just going forever. forever, the line. And they came in, they had like different tables with like about 4 or 5 games. Yeah. And they came in $10. You got some really cool games for $10. Yeah. Now the brothers Murph was standing up there. I don't know why they were standing there.
Like they need more games.
Like they need more games.
That's nice that they got games. That was
they did. Yeah, because they bought a $10 and then they got one game that cost $50 or something like that. Or something.
They put a little video about it.
They put a video about it. So no, the game was about like, I think it was $10, and then the other one, because they came out $90, so it was like $80, something like that. But they did get some more games, and it was really cool.
It's on that channel. They did a short about it.
They did a short about it. They did a short. But it was really cool how it was a lot of games that people could just get and help out a really, really good cause. It was really cool. It was really cool.
And I have to say, BGG.Spring is a really good con, especially for families and fall. But like Amanda was saying, it's spread out so you can find a place to play. And I'm going to throw this question out to Marnie. This was Marnie's first con, big con. So Marnie, you can answer this. What did you think about it? Because I know you enjoyed yourself, but what did you think? Was it inviting for you? Did you have fun there? Just give us a quick little message if you can. That'll be great. But Barney told me she had a good time. So
now the unique.
I checked it out in the video. They got, I think it was 5 games. 10. I think 4 for 10, and then the other one was what was it? It totaled up to 90.
Yeah, it totaled up to 90.
That's what I was looking at here.
Yeah. Now the unique games checked out of all those was 2,643.
Wow.
Those are unique games checked out. And that's pretty cool. Yeah. That is pretty cool. Yeah, we checked some of them out.
Dean Muramoto, welcome to the show.
Dean? What's going on with you?
Aloha.
Now the top 3 games most checked out. Now this is it's crazy.
Yeah.
The first one is harmonies.
We like harmonies.
But people don't really talk about harmonies that much.
Yeah, it didn't get enough
But
love.
Harmony stays on the BGG hotness, and it's always around. It's a good game.
It is a good game.
And it looked like it's starting to become one of those evergreens, always around.
Yeah. Yep, it's currently second to last on the hotness right now.
Yeah, second to last. I mean, it's always around. Yeah. Harmonies is always, but it never really gets that love of it's a great game.
Yeah.
But
it is.
But it is. The next one, we had a tie. For second place, and that is Castle Combo, which we love Castle Combo. It was also a recommended in the Spiel Des Jahres. So y'all Pandasaurus, if y'all are missing out on Castle Combo, y'all better find that game. It is a fun tableau and kind of worker placement game.
No, it's tableau.
It's tableau building.
It's not worker placement.
It's tableau building.
Yeah, we got a chance to teach Castle Combo to cousin Eric.
Your cousin Eric
That's
Lang.
What we call cousin Eric.
Yeah.
He
Eric
had never
Lang
played it before.
It's kind of like our Canadian cousin. Yes.
He had never played it before. He wanted to play it, so we brought it with us, and we took it up to the suite, and we played with him, and he loved it.
He loved it.
He really did. Yeah.
So Castle Combo, y'all. The next one is Finspan.
Haven't played that
one yet. That is the Wingspan Fish Edition. That's the Fish Edition of Finspan.
Yeah. Dean said played Castle Combo yesterday. Board Game Geek Aldi said Harmonies is a banger.
It is.
Yes, but we learned Harmonies at BGG last year. It was good.
Aldi said, through Castle Combo, I wish that was nominated. Yes, I wish that was nominated instead of Far Away. I wish that was nominated.
Now, Amanda said, I think Galactic Cruise was very hot, but people were buying it and not checking it out of the library.
Yes.
Amanda, there's probably a reason they weren't checking it out. Have you seen how
see how big and long it
is?
It is big. It's a big block. But we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that in a second.
We'll talk about that later. All right. And then the last one that was being checked out is SETI.
Oh yeah.
Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence by CGE.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't played that one yet, but we definitely want to try it. That's competitive, Starla.
Okay, I'm good.
Looking out in space trying to find planets and stuff.
Okay.
Uh-oh. But yeah, SETI is one of them too. What's that? Monica said, I haven't decided upon Finspan yet, even though I love fish and I am part fish. Yes, you're Viking. And Corlu said, I like Castle Combo too. Yes, I'd go for swapping it out for Far Away. Yes.
Yes, Corlu.
Yes.
Get rid of Far Away and put in Castle Combo. I'm just saying.
That was kind of violent there. Just get rid of
That's
Far
called
Away.
passion.
It's passion.
Dean said played 75 times this year.
Oh.
What do you think about
What
it,
do you think about it, Dean? What do you think about it?
Man, I would have taught you SETI. We didn't get a chance to play
we didn't get a chance to. We had so much,
Yeah.
We had so much.
Board Game Geek, I think Galactic Cruise was checked out continuously, but it's a 3 to 4 hour game.
Yes.
It's
3 hours. It's 3 hours.
It's a big game.
3 hours.
No, it's 3 to 4.
It's 3 hours.
Even the designer said it's
He did?
Yeah.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3 hours, but you'll still play. Star's still playing.
He's trying to stick with the 3 hours to try to convince me to play it, even though he knows it's going to take.
It's 3 hours.
I got it.
Well, they said 2 player is three.
Okay,
It's
right.
two and a half, 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 and a half, 3. I hope so. It says Monica said, "Yeah, some space games can sneak into my collection too." Starla, give it a shot. Give it
All
a
right,
shot.
Monica.
Say.
All right, I will
Now,
do.
now some of the
Marnie said I had a wonderful time.
No, Marnie.
Yeah, Marnie said I had a wonderful time. Love the atmosphere, the people, and want to attend again. Awesome.
That's
All right,
cool.
BGG, you hear that?
You hear that?
You got a newcomer who says she
do.
wants to come back, so you're doing a good thing with your conventions.
Now, before I jump into some of the highlighted games, I want to show some of the games that we got.
Okay. So
Now-
when you check in at BGG
Yes.
for the convention, they give you a game where you get a card and then you go
Yes.
get a chance to get a particular game. And these are the ones we received.
Now, they had some really cool games there, but these I've never heard of before. And the first one was Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a game by Daniel Newman that came out from Rio Grande Games in 2021. Haven't heard of it, so I definitely want to check it out. So I definitely, if you guys have heard of this, let me know. Let me know. Let us know.
Watch.
It came out in 2021,
Yes.
by the way, and it's where you're smuggling crates of munitions out of your watch factory.
Watch.
It's a World War II era
Oh,
watch factory.
I'm going to like that then.
Yes, you would like that.
I'm going to like that then. Is it a solo? Oh, it's got one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can play solo.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do
All
it
right.
solo. Yeah, I like that one. I like that. That's that World War II, because I'm kind of World War II history buff.
Yeah.
All right, next one was Resafa.
Yeah, Resafa.
Resafa.
Yeah.
And it's from Rio Grande Games 2, and it looks like it's got a lot going on here. You got a
You're
lot
in the
going
Middle
on.
East around 3 AD, and you're trying to expand your own trading post.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Haven't heard about this. When did it come out, Grant?
2024.
2024.
Okay, so this I haven't heard
pretty
this one.
new.
All right, this is pretty new.
Yep.
So we're gonna try it out now. If you
Rio
played it, let
Grande.
us know.
Real Grande
Let us
game.
know.
Oh, we got a comment
got
here.
a comment. What?
Dwayne, I definitely want to attend BGG.CON one year. Dwayne, you should,
Yes,
and
you
make
should.
sure Alicia comes too.
Yes, you should. You should.
We have another one.
got
Board Game Queens, Cheese Span on Wisconsin.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of cheeses.
Dean said I met
Anna Maria.
Anna Maria yesterday at a convention here in Hawaii. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm running a Flip 7 tournament today. That is cool.
Okay, all right.
Y'all have fun now. Yeah, I heard that she was going over there to Hawaii.
All right.
Yes. The next one we got was Allen's Adventureland from Rio Grande Games too. We have 3 Rio Grande games.
Yeah.
They were giving out some games
This is
there.
from 2016.
Yeah,
Okay.
2016.
And you're trying to have the most attractive park for patrons.
Okay, this is
I like
another
that.
one. Yeah, this is cool.
Okay.
That's cool. It's another one of those type of games where you're dealing with amusement parks.
I like amusement park.
Yeah,
games.
you do like amusement park games, so that'd be cool.
What do we have?
yeah.
The one was it steampunk,
The
steam park?
Steam Park, and then we had the
Yeah.
one that was mean.
Well, that was the dinosaur
Unfair.
one.
No, unfair.
Oh, I hated
And then
unfair.
there's Funfair.
Unfair is unfair.
Unfair was
And so
unfair.
it was named appropriately.
And then there's also Funfair.
Yeah, Funfair
Funfair.
that turned it around
Yeah.
and said,
Funfair was good.
Yeah, Funfair was nicer. It was nicer. Now, those are the 3 that we got from BGG.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much
Yes.
for Aldi
These are
and
ones we
BGG.
got just for coming to
Yes.
the con. You get
Just
a
for
nice
coming
game
to the con.
to take home.
And
with
they had
you.
other ones there too. So
Yeah,
they
that
had a
goes
big, they had a big swath of games that you could get.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the 3 we received. Yeah.
Yeah. Now these are the ones that we went around and I talked to this one company, a brother and sister team called Lamplight Games. And what they were doing, they were talking about a game that's coming up on, Kickstarter soon. That's kind of a crime deduction game. But this is their first game out called Happy Habitat. And it got crazy art, beautiful crazy art. but it's kind of a Sudoku. What I say? Sudoku. It's kind of a Sudoku type game where each player kind of does their own little puzzle. It's a little bit of interaction, just a little bit, but mostly you're trying to, do some puzzly things. It's solo, so I think that's probably one of those games that's
one for
good
you.
Solo.
That's one for you.
No, you can play this. It looks pretty cool.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool. You can play this one too. Yeah, so this is from Lamplight Games, and thank you so much for giving us to this so we can try it out.
All right.
Now the next one.
And we have some more comments here. Cora Lou says, is that the same Adventureland that Tom Vassel's always talking about?
I
don't know.
I don't know.
It might be.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then Dean said, my backpack currently has an OFPG pen and a Violet Daisy pen.
Yeah.
Yes, rep for the family,
Rep
Dean.
for the family.
Rep for the family. Love it.
It says, we had a little ton of game giveaways at BG.Spring. That's all D.
Yeah.
He said 18 pallets or something.
Wow.
Whoa. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, for 2,000 people.
Yes, and 2,000 people. Yeah. Now, the next one, I'm going to tell y'all, family, I wasn't going to leave BGG.Spring without it. One way or the other. I wasn't going to leave. But we did run into, we would have talked to somebody at the booth at this one place. We didn't know it was the designer himself.
Yeah.
And he said, y'all don't have this yet? Y'all need to get it. Yeah. So thank you so much to, here we go, what's that? Kenson Key Games. Boom!
And it's heavy as it looks.
Galactic Cruise.
And the designer is Colton Thompson.
Yes.
Yes.
And look how big that is, family.
This is huge.
It don't even flush good. It's not even flush. This thing is humongous.
Yes.
But I saw a lot of people playing it. I saw Aldi playing it with the brothers Murph and Charlie, our friend Charlie. They were playing it. They looked like they were having a good time. And definitely want to try this out. Starla, you must play it with me. Please play. Because, it's going to be about 2.5 hours. That's what they say. 2.5 hours.
Okay.
But this got a lot of talk. And it's been on the BGG hotness for the longest. Yeah. For the longest. Yeah. So definitely want to try this out.
It's heavy. I'm not going to try
y'all don't even try to pick this up, my love, because it might hurt you.
Not going to try.
Because it is heavy, y'all. It is heavy. But thank you so much to Kenson Key Games. Definitely. Thank you so much for this.
Ollie said all the designers were there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were there.
And they were super kind.
Yep. All the designers were there.
Jennifer Wallace.
They were very short, too. They were very short. I saw walking around. They were very short.
Jennifer Wallace says the whole package of Galactic Cruise is amazing.
Oh, really? Okay. So I definitely want to try that out. Definitely. Now, let's see. Yeah, the whole package. We definitely want to try it out. I'm going to try to, kind of break it open today and try to punch out that thing.
You have at it.
Yes, I know.
Jamie said it is incredibly thematic for a worker placement game. Okay.
See that? Yeah, because when Aldi and the brothers Murph and Charlie were playing, I heard them having a good time. The brothers Murph, they be talking, they crazy, but they were talking about how they're trying to get their ships up and how they're trying to advertise to get people into their ships, and they were having a fun time. They were talking crazy. They said they probably had Spirit Airlines with them. I was like, oh Lord. I said them two something else, but it seemed like they were having fun.
We played some really, really good games.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we got a chance to play Critter Kitchen. Because we talked about this on the show a few weeks ago. That Mick and I played it. I was on the fence on whether or not I liked it because it was just a 2-player game, and we told you guys we were going to try to play it with more. Yes. Well, we played it with 4. Yes. Aldi taught us the game. Was us and the brothers Murph. Yes, it was. And what do you think about it, Mick, after playing with 4? No,
after playing with 4, I really do like it a lot.
It's a good game.
Because you really bump into each other and you be talking stuff and like, why are you there? Why are you at that site where I need you not to be? Yeah. And it was a lot more fun with 4 people.
I have to say, I did not enjoy it as much with 2. Like I told you guys, I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't, moving me. But with 4... it is going to be so much fun because you've got to fight to get to your spots. Yes. And you got to fight to get your ingredients. Yes. Because always where you're trying to go, here comes somebody else.
Here comes somebody else messing with you.
Taking the stuff you want.
Why are you there?
But it was fun.
Now, we didn't like that the brothers Murph basically crushed us, but, it's all good.
They didn't crush us.
They didn't.
I mean,
they crushed
lost.
me.
We lost, but
I got crushed.
Yeah, because you were last. But I came in right behind the brothers.
You did. But with 4 players, it was a whole lot more fun.
A lot more fun.
Yes.
More
Do not play it
interaction.
with 2. It has to be 3 or 4 players.
You can try it. You may like it with 2.
No.
We did not. But with 4, it's more chaotic.
Yes.
It's more fun. People
Yes.
get a chance to interact more. It was great.
And they say it goes up to like 7 players. Now
Was
that
it
is
7?
crazy.
Oh, I don't know about 7. That would be a lot.
because I think if you get the Kickstarter version, it goes up to like 7.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's a lot of players.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people running into each other and going crazy. But it was fun.
And then what else do we play?
Now another one we played.
Oh, okay, we got a comment. Marnie said, with all the games I got at BGG.Spring, I now have a shelf of opportunity. Marnie got
that is good. That's cool.
Well, she's part of the family. Yep.
Now I want to say, I don't see JJ Barner in the chat, but we finally played Arcs.
Yes, JJ,
by
you're
Leader
missing it.
Games. We played Arcs. Yes, we did.
JJ been asking about that,
And
He'll
I
catch
said
it
that
later.
I wanted to play Arcs.
Yeah.
And guess who played with us, y'all? It was Amanda Panda and Starla.
Yes, I played Arcs.
Starla. She played Starla. It's basically a area control kind of trick-taking game, which was very different.
Yeah.
Starla, how'd you like Arcs? Starla?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a question for me?
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Starla. Yes.
It was okay.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not
Tell
sold
the truth.
on
Tell the
it.
truth.
It's okay. Do I want to play it again? Maybe not.
Now let me tell you
I'm
something.
gonna keep it 100.
I was really now I've heard, like some people love this game, some people don't like this game. I still don't know where I end up because I was kind of upset that you can't kind of mediate the cards that you can't really mix the cards up to your advantage. Just like with some dice games, you can change the dice where you need to. You can't manipulate them. You can't manipulate these cards in, Arcs to get what you need. And I never could get what I need. I couldn't do no aggression. I built up these huge fleets of ships to try to destroy Starla and Amanda Panda. Couldn't use them because I couldn't get the cards that I needed.
Amanda took us out. Thank you, Aldi. He said same at Starla. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Arcs is okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes. It's, I was just like, do I like it? I couldn't, I couldn't move the cards to what I needed them to be. So I was kind of disappointed in that.
Are Dwayne and I on the same page for a change? He said, Blackboard Gaming. He said, Arcs is not one that I'm gravitating towards.
Okay. See, it's a lot of love and hate. It's a lot of love and hate for Arcs. And I'm kind of I'm kind of going toward the Starla camp. Like,
You know what? You know what the thing is? A lot of these games come out, they have these cool names.
Yes.
Arcs.
Yes.
And you're just like, the name is kind of cool.
Yes.
It's going to be a cool game. And then it falls flat.
Arcs has a little bit too much conflict for me. Yeah, it's a lot of conflict.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really mind the conflict, but if I can't get to the conflict to move my, my empire, it's really just, I was dead in the water because I could never get the aggression card that you need to attack to do anything, and I couldn't attack Starla and Amanda. So I'm like, oh man. So I kind of out of that. So I did not have a great time. So
but JJ loves it.
JJ Warner, he loves it. So I was like, we played it.
Yeah.
It was there.
Yeah.
It was meh. It was meh for me. Now, one that I was impressed with that I was trying to get Starla to play for the longest was Rebel Princess from Bezier Games.
Yes, that was a recommendation from Dwayne, Blackboard Gaming, a long time ago. He said, Starla's going to love this game. And we finally got a chance to play it, Dwayne.
With Amanda Panda, Duchess, and so a few other people. We played it. Derek Porter, he's with BGG. Yeah. We did play that, and I loved it. It's kind of like Hearts.
Yeah.
It's based on Hearts with special powers. Yeah. And I loved Rebel Princess. It
was a lot of fun.
Yes.
We had a lot of fun. I love games where you can laugh.
Yeah.
And we laughed a lot, especially when you got the frog prince with all the little skulls on it. All the skulls.
Yeah, I was, you're supposed to have close to 0 to win. I was so far from 0, y'all. Derek Porter kept giving me that dang frog.
Oh, Amanda said it was Derek and Games Mama.
Games Mama, yes.
Yeah.
Games
thank
Mama.
you.
Yes, thank you. But it was a lot of fun. I love Rebel Princess. I love it so much. I want to play it again. Right now. I love it. It was so much fun. I did love Rebel Princess. Now, Zombie Princess, I think is based on, that's coming out soon. It's going to be based on spades. I think you're going to like that more.
Yeah, probably so.
You're going to like that more because you like spades.
Even though I don't like zombies, I'll give it a shot.
You'll give it a shot. But I do love it. It was so much fun with Rebel Princess. It was a lot of fun. I did. It says, Mick, you still recognize the great design in games, even if it's not your type of game. That is true.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he said, that dang frog.
That frog, I hate that frog. Derek Porter kept giving me that dang frog. I hate that frog. Give me all that stuff. And I was blown away. They said, Mick, why you going so far in so many points? I said, I had no choice. Y'all keep giving those stupid princesses. I could get into things, the skulls or whatever.
There you go.
But it's a fun game. I do enjoy it. Now, another one that we played that's coming out soon is Ofrenda.
Yes.
Ofrenda from Osprey Games, which is not one of their war games. Yeah. It's one of their kind of, really puzzly games where basically it's based on the Day of the Dead in Mexico when you're making a ofrenda.
Yes. Ofrenda is actually a thing.
It's actually a thing.
It's like an altar to recognize and honor your dead relatives.
And you have to take cards. You have a player board that's set up, and you're taking cards. You kind of, you're drafting cards to put in your ofrenda in a special way in order to try to light the candles in order to get points. You have to light candles on the portraits of your dead loved ones in order to get points. But it's a special way you got to add in those cards in order to get those points and to turn them over. Yes. So it is a very interesting puzzle. We played with it was the last day.
It was the last day for Amanda.
And Amanda,
she's got her suitcase packed up. She needs to be getting to the airport.
Yes.
Amanda's trying to play Ofrenda, but she took the time. She taught us the game. We played the game. We had a lot of fun. And right after that, Amanda had to go. Because
the only reason she played because her plane got delayed because there was some storms going on at in Dallas at that time, and the only way she played because she was able to stay just a couple of hours, and then we were able to play. And this
is the one game I beat Amanda in.
Yes, you crushed us. You crushed us.
I don't know how I did it, but it was great. I beat them by double digits.
Yes, she crushed us. I was like, what in the world?
I liked it. The game resonated with me. I really liked the way it played.
Yes.
I liked the way the board looked. I mean, I just thought it was such a really unique theme. And so when stuff like that gets me and it just connects with me, I can win.
It's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
It's a really cool thing. And but it was a puzzle. Oh,
it is a puzzle.
It was a puzzle, y'all. It was a puzzle. It kind of racked my brains a little bit because it was so puzzling. I did horribly too, Amanda. I did horribly too. But
I really liked it.
But it's a really colorful game. It was colorful
and fun.
And beautiful.
And I would play it again.
Yes, and the way they had the board where you could flip over cards and stuff was so well done.
Yeah, they put little holes in the back so you could pull the cards
up.
It
was well done. It was so well done. Now, the next one we want to talk about is Eric W. Martin is BGG's... Eric Martin, excuse me. He's BGG's kind of news guy.
Yeah.
And he goes around, he finds news and stuff. And every BGG convention, he comes with a game that he loves so much that he wants to show off. Well, this year he came with a game from Europe called Zenith. And it's from Playpunk. And it is a game, we got it. Yeah. And we showed it off on a What Do We Get? And we were talking about how it's kind of like a tug of war going back and forth. Well, Eric said, "Mick, you want to play?" I said, "Okay." And then we had some other folk there, some good people.
It wasn't me. I didn't
play. It wasn't Starla.
I didn't get to
It was some good people. It was what is that? Christina and Michael.
Yes.
Christina and Michael was there, and they said they wanted to play too. And then Eric said, "Okay, we can do teams." So it was Eric and Michael versus his wife Christina and me. Me and Christina. Yes. So we played. I beat Eric Martin. Eric, you better listen to me. We beat Eric 3 times in a row. First time, what is that? They do have their own. No,
Monica asked, they have their own do-do-do guy, the news guy. That's
really?
Their little do-do-do.
They do?
Eric Martin.
Oh, Eric Martin, yes. They have their own do-do-do guy. Yes, they do.
Oh, hi, Yvette Rodriguez. Who's at Super Late but finally made it to a live video.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thanks for, you know what they say, better late than never.
Better late than never. Better late than never. So Eric said, let's play. So we played a team. And
Arwen.
Hey, Arwen, what's up? Sorry, I'm late, family. We were working on wedding planning stuff. Hey, that's important.
Understand?
You know, we understand. But glad to hear that y'all had a great time at BGG. Also, Zenith is solid. Yes, it is.
Well, again, welcome to the show.
Yes,
Better late than never.
Yes, it is. but with Zenith, it's really played. It's played like 2-player.
Yes.
But we was team, and you're kind of drafting cards. You got to pay for cards.
Yeah.
In order to help you try to win planets.
Right.
And the planets go back and forth, and you got these cards that push the planets one way or push the planets another way. Then you have some different levels that you can put, like some, I guess it's kind of like a push and pull game.
Right.
And then you
kind
can
of like
also,
tug of war.
Yeah, tug of war.
Tug of war.
And you can also use different, you can put, I guess. You can try to find a way to get some more resources and things to kind of help you bring the planets back and forth, and it's really cool. And Eric said, "Let's play." We said, "Cool."
Management game, and you move around the board as well.
Yes.
The cards are multi-use, and it's also team-based, like you said.
Yeah,
and it has the tech trees as well.
Yeah,
that's
tech
how you
trees.
upgrade.
Yes, and the tech trees, you can go to the tech trees. You can give cards when you have a team. You can give cards over to your teammate and stuff, but you can't really communicate that much.
Right.
Can't really communicate, but it's a lot of fun. So Eric said, "Let's play," and then we did.
Yeah.
And we won. Me and Christina won the first time.
Yeah.
And then Eric said, "I want to play one more time." We said, "Okay, all right, Eric, let's play, Eric, let's go." So we played again.
Yeah.
Me and Christina won again. Now Eric said, "Now see, I beat my brother in this several times, and I beat other people. I need to play one more time." Michael kind of looked at him and said, "You want to play one more time?" And Eric said, "Yes, I want to play one more time." We said, "Okay, Eric, let's go." So me and Christina beat them a third time. Eric was kind of perplexed that he couldn't understand that he got beat 3 times. And he wanted to play another 4th time, but Michael said, "No, that's it. We're good. We're good. We don't want to play no more. So we didn't play anymore, but it was a fun game. Going up the tech trees, going back and forth, making sure that your opponent has cards that can help them out because they have one side of the board and I have the other to go back and forth with planets. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you picked the right partner.
Why?
Christina is the right partner. Don't ever play with Michael. Don't play with Michael.
Why?
No, Mike, don't play with Michael.
Why? What's wrong?
I always play with Christina because she is thoughtful in her.
Yes, she is.
She thinks.
She
takes her time.
Yes, she does.
You can't trust Michael.
Yeah, because
we played That's Not a Hat.
Oh.
It was Michael, Christina, and Marnie.
Yeah.
And Susie and Alex, and then their daughter. I can't remember her daughter's name. She's such a cutie. I think it's Erin.
Yeah.
I know Aldi knows, but we played with them. That's Not a Hat.
Yeah.
And Michael was sitting right next to me, and then I had their daughter on the other side of me. I trust the daughter. She would tell me the right thing.
Yeah, okay.
I can't trust Michael.
You can't trust Michael?
I said, Michael, you sure? Are you sure this is what this card is?
Well, let me tell you, I took Michael and Eric out with me and Christina, because Christina said, "Mick, I'm going to go first." I'm like, okay. Because you can pick who goes first and stuff. Yeah. And she said, "I'll go first. I'll take it." I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Yeah. She would do it, and then she said, "Mick, you go." I'm like, okay. Yeah. I was listening.
Yeah.
I was listening.
Now,
she was captain. She was the captain of the team now.
With Christina on that side of the hat, she needs a timer because she takes her time.
Yes, she does.
She's going to sit here with this card, and she's going to sit here and figure out everywhere that card went.
Yes, she is.
And so that's why you pick.
She thinks.
If you got to play with them,
she thinks.
Play with Christina.
Don't
play with Michael.
She was thinking. And
Erin, thank you,
Erin,
Audie. Their daughter's so cute. She works in the stores.
Yes,
she's such a sweetheart.
She's a real,
and so when she would give me a card, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna trust you, sweetheart. But then her dad would give me a card, and he'd tell me, oh, this is a radio. He gonna tell us something that wasn't even on the table.
Yeah. Now, Christina and Michael supposed to be getting us some nice coasters from somebody that makes some really cool coasters. So I'm looking out for that.
Oh,
looking out.
NNE Salayeki, welcome to the show.
Hey, Aldi said I'm miserable at that game. It's a really cool game. I really like it. Now go up. It says Amanda Perez said I demoed as team me and Danny Lowe versus Steph and Michael. They did like because me. Oh Lord.
They did like because me and Danny were a strong team.
Yes.
I like the team mode much better than 2-player.
Yes, I like the team mode. It was a lot of fun. I do want to try a 2-player with Starla to see how we go, because I bet it's gonna be a lot of competition, and then we're gonna go back and forth. But it's a really cool game with great components. It's a really fun game.
And then Marty said, Mick, who won the game between you and the brothers on Sunday night? That's Critter Kitchen.
That was Critter Kitchen?
Yeah, I think it was Critter Kitchen, because we were supposed to play Saturday.
Yes.
But we went out to eat to Papa Dough.
Yes.
You know, we got to have our Papa Dough.
We got to have our Papa Dough.
But then Sunday we played, it was Mike. Mike won.
Yeah, Mike won.
It was Mike and then Nick, and then me, and then bringing up the rear.
Yeah, and then we played, it was me.
Oh, speaking of Papa Dough,
Me.
I have a few pictures of, let me see, this is Amanda Panda and Mom.
Yes.
Yes, we had a really nice drink, even though we had to send that one back. That was the watermelon drink we got, and it was a little too tart for us, so we sent it back, and then we got us a margarita sangria mix, which was really good.
Yeah, it was really I liked that one.
That was good.
Well, we had to go to Papa
me
Dough.
And Eric Lang tried to give me bunny ears there, but it was a little too. It was
too
a
late.
little too far.
Yeah.
It was too late.
far.
Yeah, we went to Papa Dough with Eric and Amanda and our family, and now we've got a big group want to go to Papa Doug's and we go back.
Yes, we do. We have a big group
Derek
that
says
want
he
to go to
wants
Papa
to
Dough.
go, and
Yes.
so we're gonna have a nice group. We had a big group last year with Aldi and Michelle and
Lincoln and
Lincoln
Nikki,
and Eric. So we love taking a group. Papa Dough. If we go to Dallas, we're going to Papa Dough.
We have no choice. We have
That
no
is
choice.
my
We have
place
to go.
To go. I love their seafood. So if I'm in Dallas, that's the one place we're going to go.
Yes, we're going to always go to Papa Dough.
Always says Papa Delicious.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is excellent. It is excellent.
Yeah, because the day we went, and then the next day I saw Michelle. She said, "Oh, we went to Papa Doug's for lunch." So Papa Doug's, it's just
we tried a couple of new restaurants. The one that Aldi invited us to, what is that? What is that one?
Portillo's.
Portillo's.
Good food.
Yeah, Portillo's was really good.
Food.
And a lot of people, it was some restaurants closing in Omaha.
Yeah.
And in the comments of this forum that I look at on Facebook, they were saying Portillo's should come to Omaha. They was like, Portillo's, bring it here. Yes. And I was like, yeah, we just tried there. Let's do that.
Great.
Yeah, the food was really good.
Any more games? Did we cover everything?
We covered everything. Now, there's one game that we played. It was a party game you didn't play.
Okay, I didn't
called
play.
Subjective. Me and Grant played it at different times, but Subjective is a really cool game where you have all these different cards of different subjects that are on the table, and then there's like little cards that give like different subject matters, and like that you pick one of the cards and you try to pick what the other person is going to go for, and everybody can try to help them guess that one card. Like it says the Dark Knight. I got the Dark Knight. And they put the card in front of you. You can't see what it is. It's movie, and they had the Dark Knight. Then everybody gets different ones like career or, like an item or something like that, trying to help you get that correct answer.
Right.
So they gave it to me. They put Batman on there. I couldn't what? I couldn't figure out the Dark Knight. But then Aldi took one and said Christian Bale. I said Dark Knight. I knew it right there. Dark Knight.
That's it.
It was right there. I knew it right there. Because it said you can't put in the name of the thing that you're trying to describe.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't help.
So they kept saying Batman. I'm like, what? And then, but finally he said, Christian Bale said The Dark Knight. So that was cool. But it's a really fun game. Grant, what do you think about it?
I think it was a good game. I enjoyed that it was another one of these games that I could probably introduce to people who don't play board games.
Yeah, because Grant did say that he wanted to get it, so we'll probably have to get it. It said it was Amanda. Amanda gave me Batman. Amanda gave me Batman, and I said what? But it came out cool.
Yeah.
It came out cool. So it was a lot of fun. They didn't have Marvel movies. That's what she was trying to find for me.
Yeah.
Marvel movies.
Marvel movies.
She was trying to find Marvel movies, but they didn't have it. But it was a lot of fun. I like Subjective. It was really cool. But that's it. That's all I got. Yeah.
That's all. All right, everybody. So that's it for the show. We've got
You
some
want to wrap
news.
up talking about the con just in general?
Well, overall, As always, we love going to BGG,
Yes,
whether
we
it's
do.
spring or fall.
Spring or fall.
We get a chance to see a lot of people we haven't seen in a while. We get a chance to play a lot of games with people and just have fun. We get to see some of our fans. We saw people wearing our shirts.
Yeah.
We love that. We love having you guys come out and, our followers that come out and say hi. We get a chance to play with them.
Yes.
So it's always a good time.
It was a lot of fun. And I do want to put shout out to Tim with Endeavor Deep Sea.
And then also...
And Ted. Shout out to Ted.
And then also Christoph and I think it's Mano. They were the Spiel Des Jahres judges that we got a chance to play with. And
Christoph is a very interesting gentleman.
He is funny as he can be. I've got some pictures of me with Christoph. I know Grant's going to show pictures later, but
and then the
he's
other
hilarious.
judge, I did not know that he told me that he is the editor-in-chief at IGN, this really huge video game magazine. Yeah. In Germany. Okay. And I'm like, we started talking about video games and stuff and what he thought about different games that are pretty popular right now. So that was cool. That was cool. I want to meet him again and talk to him.
Yvette Rodriguez says, good memories right there. Yes, good memories.
Yeah, good memories. We played a lot of games. We played a lot of games.
Well, you invited Yvette to the show to catch us live. That's what she did. She called us live today.
Yes, I invited her to come on and she made it.
She said, Cora Lou said, was that Amanda Panda wearing a tiara? Yes.
Well, let me tell you, it was so many people that came, that was, some of the waiters and stuff that came over to the table saying, are y'all coming for something special?
Yes.
And we couldn't figure out why they keep asking us it was something special going on. And then somebody said, are you coming for something that's going on and, something special? Do y'all need it? And we're like, why keep... And then we looked over at Amanda with her tiara on. They said they think we come for something special because of her tiara on there. It's not. That's just her.
Well, no, I think Duchess gave her that.
Yeah,
Duchess gave her a tiara, and Amanda had it on the whole day, and she wore it to Papado.
Yes,
and they thought we were celebrating something.
No, we were not. We were celebrating good food.
Yes.
And good friends and good family.
And good friends.
Yes. We were doing that. All
right, let's see. Only thing we got going on right now. Let's see. Just come back to our live stream every Sunday. And check us out. We'll be back here next week. With some more good things to talk about.
More good things.
We do have something coming up in Omaha. That's OCON. That's going to be in July, the 11th, 12th, and 13th of July.
Yes.
We'll talk more about OCON probably next week. But that's all we got right now. We are in Omaha for the next 3 weeks, thank goodness.
Yes.
So we can get a lot of stuff done.
Yes, we're going to be here. We're going to be here.
We got back on a Tuesday, and we went right on back to work on Wednesday. And we've been working nonstop, doing stuff ever since.
Okay.
God, is this Blaine's homework? It's a question. Okay, question from Blaine. Okay.
All right. So Blaine said, for Mick, Starla, and Grant, how do you feel about games that have stickers you need to apply to counters or tokens before you can play? That is directed for me for Transgalactica that I didn't get a chance to play in Dallas. I wanted so bad to try Transgalactica, but I've been hearing something that the rule book is all messed up, which I've heard some things, and they have a new rule book that they're talking about that's out now. Yeah. So I'm going to have to check on that a little bit. But Transgalactica has about 1,000 stickers that you have to put on there. Now they advertising, we got some beautiful components and stuff. They don't tell you that you got to add 1,000 stickers to make those beautiful components.
Yeah, that's him. He does that.
But that kind of made me a little upset. I got 1,001, stickers that I got to put on there. But it was all good, though. I do want to try Transgalactica and see what it's all about. Yeah. So, yes.
NNE Salayeki says, Mick, where do you get your T-shirts? Where do you get your T-shirts? Well, the one we're wearing now came from BGG.
Yeah, one that now came from BGG, and we love this one.
Where you get your shirts, sweetheart?
Well, I get my shirts everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere that I find Walmart.
Ripple Junction.
What is that?
Ripple Junction.
Ripple Junction.
Yeah.
Just from Amazon, different
Wherever
places.
Wherever we can find something interesting.
Yeah, and it's a different subject that I might want. Yeah. Like maybe something based on African American, subjects. I go somewhere and try to find that.
Pop culture.
Yeah, pop culture, things like that. So I'd find them everywhere.
All right, did we get homework from Blaine yet?
Yes, we did.
All right, what's Blaine's homework?
So it says, dad joke of the day.
Here we go.
I've taken up studying the martial arts. Mm-hmm. So far, I have a black eye in karate.
Okay, that was a dad joke for sure. That was a dad joke. That was a dad joke. That was definitely that.
Everybody, thank you guys so much.
Now, don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe, tell a friend.
Tell a friend, send this, this when it comes, just put it out there, send it, show folk that we be having some fun on these, show. We have some great fun.
We have a lot of fun.
The chat be just going.
Yeah, and next week we'll have a picture of our OFPG Earth card.
Yes,
we'll show that to you guys.
Yes, we're going to show you the Earth card.
Because it'll be available next Sunday in the BGG online store.
June 5th.
Yes.
Don't forget. It's going to be on the BGG store so you can get it. Definitely so. And don't forget our shirt. You can get our shirt on BGG store also. Don't forget that.
And we got a new one coming out.
BGG
y'all. Online store.
So be checking it out. Now, Starla, where can they find OFPG out here and all the social media stuff?
All right, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, on our website, and right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
that is local family.
You can find us on Cox Channel 22. Thursdays at 11:30 a.m.
Yes, and we are there. Yes, we are. Family, thank you so much for coming out on another Sunday that we're back from BGG.Spring. Thank you for showing up. And we had a good talk today.
Yes, we did.
And then always know, and I mean always know, we love you.
Bye everybody.
Now.